the departure has come. We look forward to your return to Big Booty Land shortly, for you will be missed. Lift off in T-minus 3, 2, 1.
I should probably go to bed. I should probably turn off my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. I should probably leave you alone. Yeah, if I find, baby, are you going for the ride? When I look into your eyes, I just wanna hold you all night. I should probably go to bed.
Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had invited you very last year. It's not confidential. I got potential, rushing around.
Because of you, I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt. Because of you.
Keep harder, keep better, do it faster, that's longer than ever. After hour, work is never over. Keep harder, keep better, do it faster, that's longer than ever. After hour, work is never over.
Because of you.
Keep harder, keep better,
Because of you.
do it faster, that's longer.
Because of you.
Keep harder, keep better.
Because of you.
Her sister was a witch! She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. Give me a man after midnight. Want somebody help me chase the shadows away. Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day.
We'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on anyway.
Why? You only say you love me when you're high. It's like we go through the same shit every night. Oh, I. You always swear that it's gonna change, but it never does.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that's shining always gonna go.
I'll be fine once I get away. I'll be good. It never does. You only say you love me when you're high. It's like we go through the same shit every night. You always swear this shit's gonna change, but it never does. You only say you love me when you're high.
Baby, be the class clown. I'll be the beauty queen in tears. It's a new art fortune, people out in each year. You're so happy, even when we're smiling out of fear. Let's go down to the tennis court and talk it out like yeah.
Cap and a stem, catch a wave on us. Take a shot, make a friend, just enjoy the moment. I'm blue sky walking on these haters. Celebrate every day like a birthday. Good things come to those that wait up. Don't wait to jump in too long. Don't sleep, you gotta stay up.
And if I'm ever gonna move on, I'ma need some whiskey glasses, 'cause I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on the couch right now with someone new. Yeah, I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that heartbreak groove. I'ma make the crowd go.
My name Mac Miller. Who the fuck are you? Well, my crew too live, but I ain't Uncle Luke. And I ain't no hipster, girl, I can make your hipster. From Pittsburgh, smoke papers or a swisher. Welcome to the Camp Chronicles. Look at how my mind goes. I'm dodging obstacles, I gamble like the Bellagio. You cockroach, I'm heroin, 'cause everything I thought to go. Tight will leave it clean and fucking shiny, word of mouth and glow. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling, falling.
'Cause there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red 'cause you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there, I remember it all too well. Hey, you call me up again just to break me like a promise. So casually cruel in the name of being honest. I'm a crumbled down piece of paper lying here 'cause I remember it all.
Is it true that if you don't use it, you lose it?
Just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-do-do, just dance, it's that record game. Da-da-do-do, just dance, gonna be okay. Da-da-da, dance, 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 da-da-da.
You used to get it in your fishnets, now you only get it in your nightdress. Discarded all the naughty nights for niceness, landed in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole, nothing seems to pity as the past soul. A Bloody Mary's like an answer Moscow. Remember when you used to be a rascal?
A, B, C, D, E, F. You and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke ass car and that shit you call art. Fuck you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off.
The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory and those dreams.
No, 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 no. A, B, C, D, E, F.
Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. Bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bullshit, bad. Cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas are savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too.
Oh, take my breath
take my breath. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that's the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, my heart.
Okay, I like it, Picasso.
See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me. No one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go.
Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Now I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke niggas. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head, get down. Get down, girl, gon' head. Cutie the bomb, met her at a beauty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under her underarm. She said,
It's time to shine away. It's time to shine away.
but I'm looking for the one. Have you seen her? My psychic told me she had the ass like Serena, Trina, Gina for Lopez, 4 kids, and I gotta take all they bad ass.
I don't got no type. Nah. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. You ain't got no life. Nah. Cups with the ice and we do this every night. Hey. I ain't check the price. I got it. I make my own money, so I spend it how I like. I'm just living life. Hey. Hey. And let my mama tell it, nigga, I ain't living right.
Calling up angels. Calling up angels. Calling up angels. Calling up angels.
15, there's still time for you. Time to buy and time to lose. 15, there's never a wish better than this. When you only got 100 years.
Call you love friend. It's time you had the talk. Give your reasons.
Only got 100 years to live.
Hey boy, I really wanna see if you can go downtown with a girl like me. Hey boy, I really wanna be with you, 'cause it's just my type. Oh na 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 na.
There's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos.
One more time.
and more, going hey, it's not a miracle we needed. No, I wouldn't let you think so. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it.
And I wish you were here. I wish you were here. And I wish you were here. I wish you were here. Even though you're gone, you're still in my mind. Though it's been so long since you said goodbye. But every night I wish you were here. I wish you were here. Ooh, I love you when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. So when we say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back.
When the vibes are good, the rest don't matter. Till the pain will kill, the glass will shatter. There's a way, 'cause you and I remain the same.
I wish you were here. Let the soul gravitate to the love, y'all.
Killing people, dying, children hurt, and you hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? And would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us. Send some guidance from above. These people got me questioning. Where is the
And I
love?
told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. And in the morning I'll be with you, but it will be a different time. 'Cause I'll be holding on to you, and I'll be holding on to you.
Rolling world, mama. People living like they ain't got no mama.
I'm coming up. I won't do what you know. I got to let it show. I'm coming up. I won't do what you know. Got to let it show. I'm coming.
You can drive all night, looking for the answers in the pouring rain. You want to find peace of mind, looking for the answer.
Cut it. Them bricks is way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it.
Y'all shouldn't have let the world gas me. It's too late, 'cause I'm here to stay, and these girls know that I'm nasty. I sent her back to her boyfriend with my handprint on her ass cheek. City talking, we taking notes. Tell him all to keep making posts. Wish he could, but he can't get close. OG so proud of me that he choking up while he making toast. I'm the type that you can't control. Said I would, then I made it so.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn all of the lights on over every boy and every girl.
Fuck you, goodbye, you hurt me for the last time. It's time for me to move on, so fuck you and goodbye. I gave you love and I hate it, yeah, all of the time that I wasted. Fuck you, goodbye, you hurt me for the last time.
I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home.
Fuck you, goodbye, you hurt me for the last time.
There's people that are dying.
Let's
name the game she plays. She say I want something to get me through this semi-time kind of life. Baby, baby, I want something. I'm not listening when you say goodbye.
I know I fucked up, I'm just a loser. Shouldn't be with ya. Guess I'm a quitter while you're out there drinking. I'm just here thinking about where I should have been. I've been lonely.
One day, baby, we'd be old. Well, baby, we'd be old and think of all the stories that we could have told. One day, baby, we'd be old. Well, baby, we'd be old and think of all the stories that we could have told.
Super lonely.
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. I feel
Super lonely.
I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going. We better stop. Now, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
They've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. Can see you want me to. Now it's me and you. Now I've been waiting.
I think it's time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound?
I don't know shit about fuck.
Yeah. Ride with the mob, through Allah. Check you and me, and do your job. Berg is the name, then bullet to the chain. Phone up for the watch, Prezi play James. Lamborghini chain, rest in peace to my superior. Birdman is looking for the village in Liberia. DMC taking pictures, post at my hysteria. Mama see me on BT and start tearing up. I'm start killing niggas, how'd you get that tripe? I attended Harlem picnics where you risk your life. Uncle used to skim perps, selling nicks at night. I was only 8 years old, watching Nick at night. Uncle's like a was in that bathroom bucket. Back to his back, hope daddy don't cut him. Suicidal thoughts brought to me with no advisory. He was bitching, now he's selling fiends, now ivory.
24 hours to go. I wanna be sedated. Nothing to do, no way to go home. I wanna be sedated. Just get me to the airport, put me on a plane. Hurry, 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 before I go insane. I can't control my fingers, I can't control my brain. Oh no, oh, 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 oh.
He was playing games, got you dancing in the middle of the club. Got you dancing in the middle of the club. I know what you chasing, you can only get this feeling from a thug. You can only get this feeling from a thug. Tears falling in this liquor in your cup. All you really want is love. Baby, all you really want is love. Only talk to bosses independent, can't be fucking with a scrub. But I know you can't be fucking with a scrub.
You have for takeaway.
I wanna be sedated.
I don't really care if you cry. I really shouldn't have a lie. Should've saw the way she looked me at my eyes. She said, baby, I am not afraid to die. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge.
Babe, I'm wrong. Should've done better than this. Please, I'll be strong. I'm finding it hard to resist.
No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry.
Save me, I'm lost. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for you.
No woman, no cry.
Show me what I'm looking for. Show me what I'm looking for.
No woman, no cry.
switch phone numbers like clothes. Why you can't answer me? Cause I got more. Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me?
And I'm not forgiving, love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night. It's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I fucking want. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone. And I'm not forgiving, love away, but
why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me?
that's what I fucking want.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop, it'll soon be here. It'll be better than before. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone.
Why you always wanna act like lovers, but you never wanna be each other's? I said don't look back, but I go right back in. All of a sudden I'm hypnotized. You're the one that I can't deny. Every time that I say I'm gonna walk away, you turn me on like a light switch. When you're moving your body around and around, now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want. You don't turn me on like a light switch. When you're moving your body around and around, you got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want. You know, baby.
Take a sip of my secret potion. I'll make you fall in love. First vow that can't be broken. One drop should be enough. Boy, you belong to me. I got the recipe and it's all like magic.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Very superstitious, writings on the wall. Very superstitious, letters about to fall.
Be about us, be about you. Got to do it, got to do it.
I hate college, but love all the parties. Finishing cakes and crushing bottles of Bacardi. King of the class, I'd rather lay up with a hottie. Single doesn't mean I'm looking for somebody. Some say the drink plays up for Harley. Popping PK, ski a little bit of Molly. Am I on my mind? Most people say probably. But I've been on my grind, puffing out of that Cali.
Don't be a baby, remember what you told me. Shut up and put your money where your mouth is. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. Get up and shake the glitter off your clothes now. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. So put your best face on, everybody pretend you know this song. Everybody come hang. Let's go out with the bang.
Here we go. They won't see us waiting from such great heights. Come down now. They'll say that everything looks perfect from far away. Come down now. You're gonna die, clown! Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Give you all you want, but you never said that. I just wanna put you first. Give you all you want, but
Jesus in America too. She's a good girl, it's crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and her boyfriend too. Go easy on me, baby. I was still a child, didn't get the chance to. I'm free, free falling. Yeah, I'm free, free falling. Go easy on me.
Singing, I love rock and roll. Put another time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come on, take your time and dance with me. I love rock and roll. Put another time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come on, take your time and dance with me.
Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart got teeth. Late night devil, put your hands on me. And never, 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 ever let go. Shorty had them apple bottom jeans with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low, 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 low. Fight so dirty, been on Reeboks with the stress. Talk so pretty, and that big booty is fine. Big booty is fine. Big booty is fine. Big booty is fine.
Drop it to the floor, make that ass shake. Whoa, make the ground move, that's an ass quake. Build a house up on that ass, that's an ass state. Roll my weed on it, that's an ass trait. Stay A, don't we do this every day? Hey, don't work them long nights to get payday. Finally got pay, now I need shade and a vacate. It's getting bill hate, so much hate, I need a AK.
And I think it's gonna be a long time till touchdown brings me running into fight. I'm not the man they think I am at all. Oh no, no, no. Oh la la, life too short to be worried. Baby, let's get to work. We only go through what makes us happy. Baby, this life's too short. Oh la la, life. Oh life. Oh la la, life's too short.
So cold heart, hard done by you. Something that I can get up, baby.
I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras?
I will wait for you. And I will wait for you. I will find you.
Whoa. Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady. A little unsteady. You say you love me, but I don't care. That I put my hand on the same word that you told me that he fought you. You think it's so easy, fucking with my feelings. I got one coming away, one right now. One right now. Hold on. I got one coming away, one
loyal. Whoa, these hoes ain't loyal. Yeah, yeah, see, these hoes ain't loyal. Whoa, these hoes ain't loyal. Yeah, yeah, see.
Come to decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on, all my life to sacrifice. Hey, oh, listen what I say. Living in the state of the world, my head up in outer space. I know I'll be okay. I know I'll be okay. And I can jump on my way. I'll be making lemonade. I know I'll be okay. I know I'll be okay. Hey, oh, listen what I say. I know I'll be okay. I got your hey, oh, listen what I say.
Makes the people come together. Music makes the bourgeoisie and the rebel.
I tried to do handstands for you. I tried to do handstands for you. Every time I fell on you, yeah. Every time I fell, I tried to do handstands for you. But every time I fell for you, I'm permanently black and blue, permanently blue for you.
How many times can I break till I shatter? Over the line, can't define what I'm after. I always turn the car around. All I feel is the realness I'm faking. Taking my time, all this time that I'm wasting. Always turn the car around.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
And it really makes me wonder if I ever gave a fuck about you. Give me something to believe in, 'cause I don't believe in you anymore. I wonder if it even makes a difference to try. Yeah, so this is goodbye.
I don't know what you've been told about this guy. Right here's gonna rule the world. Yeah, that is what I'm gonna be. Because I wanna be. No, I don't wanna sit still, look pretty. You get off running like 2-5, dream of picket fences and trophy wives. But no, I'm never gonna be. 'Cause I don't wanna be. No, I don't wanna sit still, look
And
pretty.
it really makes me wonder if I ever gave a fuck about you.
I'm never gonna be. 'Cause I don't wanna be. No, I don't wanna sit still, look pretty.
I wonder if it even makes a difference to try. Yeah, so this is goodbye.
Cause baby, when you left, I lost the part of me. It's still so hard to believe. Come back, baby, please, 'cause we belong together.
Well, I'm hot-blooded, check it and see. I got a fever of 103. Come on, baby, do you do more than dance?
'Cause we belong together. Oh,
that shit I don't like. A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Sneak this up, that's that shit I don't like.
That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
That's that shit I don't like.
Everybody says, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise, cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy. And the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy.
I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, baby. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, darling. Drop it, baby, lean with it, rock it, baby, snap it, baby. All my ladies, watch your backs, baby. Baby, drop it, baby, lean with it, rock it, baby, snap it, baby. All my ladies, watch your backs.
Cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise.
All my ladies, watch your backs. I'm begging, begging you to put your loving hand out, baby.
Cause I'm just a girl, a little lonely. Well, don't let me out of your sight. Oh, I'm just a girl, already at 14. So don't let me have any rights.
Everything comes back to you. If the whole world was watching, I'd still dance with you. Drive highways and byways to be there with you. Over and over, the only truth. Everything comes back to you.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on?
Everything comes back to you.
Leader the love of the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, MVP. I'm Raps MVP. And I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Leader the love of the underdogs on top. And I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, MVP. I'm Raps MVP. And I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning to absolutely everybody. Happy Friday, traders. Get locked the fuck in. Happy Friday. We got ourselves ready to go. It's a big day. It's a big moment. It's a big trade. All we need is one today. All we need is one. One trade, one great opportunity, one great play, one stock to kind of kick the party off on this Friday. So we do have in the next 8 minutes, the 8 o'clock press release wave coming on up. And this 8 o'clock press release wave, I am looking to maybe see, can we find an early DRCT? Can we find an early MOVE-like move? Now, these are the two best plays so far. So before we even get to the 8 o'clock press release wave, there are two plays right now that I want every single trader to be aware of and make sure that you guys are fully on top of right now. Number one is MOVE. Now, MOVE had a great press release this morning. There was nothing wrong with MOVE in any sort of way at this time. Okay? Now, what do I mean? If I again go ahead and take a look over on MOVE right here, MOVE is showing that we are securing a long-term NVIDIA H200 GPU deployment. Wow, that's nice. Secures a long-term NVIDIA GPU deployment. So we have essentially MOVE working with we have MOVE working with NVIDIA. Traders, when you see a stock that is only at the price of, $6, and they're saying that they have some sort of partnership, some sort of relationship with NVIDIA, that's always going to make the market move on up. NVIDIA is the world's most valuable company. If a $6 company is working with the world's most valuable company, the only way that we have is up. So that's why MOVE right here went from the price of $7 last night, shot up to $16, went from $12, shot up towards $21. So this was a great move so far. If you're up, if you're awake, if you're ready to go, MOVE's been pretty solid. Now, the thing that stands out is MOVE is having a little bit of a reversal at this time. Now, why is MOVE having a reversal? Well, when you go from $7 to $21, you probably are going to have a pullback. This upper shadow right here is one of the easiest and clear-cut ways to know that a reversal is going to be happening. You guys know this, right? You guys know when that upper shadow forms, we are going to be seeing some sort of pullback. Now, how far back are we going to be going? Most likely, we're going to be pulling on back towards around like 16 to 15.90. MOVE probably is going to have some sort of bounce play right underneath $16 if I had to take a guess. So let this one continue to fall a little bit more. We'll see if this can bounce, basically find some sort of support line down near these bottoms as higher lows form. And as we have these higher low setups, we might be able to start getting a little bit more hype and momentum back up towards around 20. We'll keep that on high watch and high alert. We also had DRCT this morning. Now, what was going on over on DRCT this morning? Let's go on up. I saw this one was alerted as well. When we guys take a look over on DRCT right here, actually, there was no news. I apologize. No news that we have at this time. It says DRCT is a top gainer this morning at 140% gain. There is no news at this time with 1.47 million in float. This is the most recent news from 1 week ago. So DRCT, I don't see any sort of news at this moment. But regardless, DRCT is a stock that is a top gainer. DRCT is a play that's trying to get a little bit of spiking, ripping, and running. Let's take a look at the past chart history pattern to kind of look at the stock's characteristics. Now, DRCT, what is the stock's characteristics? What would you say, hey, this is DRCT? Like, for instance, if you had if someone has red hair, you'd be like, oh, what the characteristics? Oh, they're 5'11" and have red hair, right? Oh, what's that person's characteristics? Oh, they're 6'5". Like, what makes it stand out? All right, what makes that person stand out? What makes this stock stand out? Well, to me, what stands out on DRCT is that this stock is known to do what? Massive spike, give it all back. Look at all these big upper shadows. DRCT is known to spike and give it all back. Known to spike and give it all back. Known to spike and most likely give it all back. I would not be shocked today if DRCT runs up towards $10, $11 today and everyone's asking themselves why, and then it starts dumping all the way back on down. I mean, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spikes that we've had, it has spiked a good chunk and then retreats heavily. So you got two options here today. Watch for DRCT to spike at the bell, try to take advantage of it, or wait for maybe an upper shadow, maybe wait until it gets overextended and then short it back on down. Watch the stock's past characteristics to try to figure out the present moment today. So we do have DRCT. No news, no credibility, no reason on why I would ever alert you guys to go buy this play. Other than the fact, if you want to try to take advantage of the past chart history pattern and say, you know what, I think, just hype's going to move it on this play. It's a 1 million in float stock. Some people might run into this play, start seeing this one squeeze and spike and see if this one's going to get its next leg. We also could take a look over on MOVE. MOVE right here. This stock, of course, trying to get its next leg on up, it has to build higher lows. And last but not least, we have RVYL. Now, RVYL did also have news this morning, RAYA had news this morning. This stock right here, though, unfortunately, isn't doing as much. RAYA, that's actually pretty funny. It says RAYA surges in demand for generators. Ladies and gentlemen, why is there a demand for generators? It's actually funny because I went out and I bought a generator last night. I went yesterday and I got myself a generator. I have a guy coming over today to install it. I live, little heads on up, right at this 19.4 area. That's right around where I live. I am going to get hit with the most amount of snow this whole entire blizzard is going to be coming. They're saying I'm going to be getting right around 2 feet of snow at my place, at my house. So, a little heads on up, guys. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm going to be a little buried. I don't know if I'm going to lose power or not. But again, if I do lose power, I did purchase a generator. So regardless, I should be good, should be streaming, should be all set, ready to rock. That's how important you guys are to me. that last night I went out, I got myself, again, about a $2,000 generator, got myself all set, and we are going to be ready to rock and roll coming up in the future here. Now, guys, right now it is currently 7:58 in the market. I want to make sure we are all set, ready to rock and roll, putting myself in the best positions possible, and going from there. So hold on, guys. Let's get ready to rock here. Let's get ready to go. Let's get ready for a big day ahead. No, I just got more of a portable one. I didn't buy, an $8,000 generator. I bought an 8,750 watt generator. It was about like $1,500. So right now here, traders, we got 8 o'clock wave coming on up. We are going to continue to watch, continue to wait. See what we have at the 8 o'clock press release wave here, traders. So 8 o'clock press release wave. Yes, we do want to see DRCT keep going on up, but DRCT has no news. Target would be $8.75, then all the way up towards $11. MOVE, we're going to see if this is going to be able to get a nice little bounce. So we are going to see if MOVE can get a nice bounce play and start building some higher lows here. See what we got right there. It's going to be a big day. I'm excited for today. Obviously, again, Fridays can always be hit or miss. We don't always know what we're going to get on a Friday, right? Fridays could always be a little hit and miss on both sides. Do you have a snowblower? I don't. I'm an old-fashioned type of guy, I like to go outside with nothing but a snow shovel and just, again, get my driveway all set. Here we go, guys. ATLN, let me take a look at it. ATLN acquires another company creating $1.2 billion global workforce. Maybe ATLN gets a little hype. Whenever you acquire another company, that's usually reflected in the stock's price. So ATLN, this has a lot of resistance up there around like 530, old spiking highs. So let me actually go over towards, just in case that one starts getting a little bit of crazy momentum or hype. Trait short locates, pop this on out. Just in case ATLN starts getting a little bit too crazy. Let's say I want to get 2,000 shares over on this play. Inquire, 2,000 shares over on this play. Locate lowest, click cancel. That's going to cost me $1.60. I'm going to accept that to pay $1. It's pending right now. Still haven't gotten accepted yet. Let's go to inquire all. I'm trying to make sure that we got this quick. Locate. Okay, I think I got it. Did I get it? Come on. So again, ATLN, guys. ATLN, where a lot of hype and momentum is currently at. Now, again, we just came up towards around that 530-ish mark. I do know there's a lot of resistance, as I said, up near around that 530 area. So I want to see, can we, again, spike on up towards that 530 area once again? And I could be able to get a little bit of reversing, a little bit of dropping, a little bit of fading, a little bit of falling. I am not filled on this position just yet. But as I said, I will try to get filled at this play over on ATLN to see if ATLN can fill me and then be able to get a nice little reversal back on down. So ATLN, not filled on this play at this moment, but I am looking on this one just because I know this, guys. ATLN did just come out with a press release, said they acquire another company. When you acquire another company, that's very good. You acquire another company, it's usually reflected in the stock's price. But it's still going to have resistance. Where's the resistance? Old spiking highs. Old spiking high right here, right around 525. Old spiking high right here, right around 525. So what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of just looking to see where did we get rejected in the past? Where did we get rejected in the past? And see if the stock could be able to fade and fall from that mark. So I wanted to try to get, 1,000, 2,000 shares on this play. I only got 250 shares on this play so far. I'm not going to add anything else, but I do at least have a little bit. So let's say, again, ATLN does dump on down towards like 440. You know what? I'll take it. If ATLN dumps on down to 440 and I make a quick $200, $300, better than nothing, right? But, I obviously wanted a little bit more. And what's so great is, this is where the predictability happens. Right now, I'm up $100. How am I able to be up $100? I'm just predicting, hey, we are most likely going to fall where we spiked at the past here, where we spiked at the past here, where we spiked at the past here. That's most likely going to be a great area to profit. And look at this. Now we're starting to fade and fall and drop. Let's see if we crack through 450. Did anyone get any sort of orders at this play? You know, if you guys got some good orders on this play, if you guys, again, were able to make some money on this play, congratulations, guys. There's a nice dump, $200. Let's take our gains. Guys, locking in my profits right now of $200. Unfortunately, as I said, I could not get filled at 530, 540, 550. That's what I was looking for the whole time. But you know what? 250 shares to get a $200 profit? Not too bad. Hey, free money, right, guys? And again, how much were shares to short? Only $1.60. They were nothing. It cost me $1.60 to make $200. And that's all it was. Not bad at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, a great way to kick off our day, a great way to trade, a great way to be able to make some money, a great way for us to be able to come out on top. Hey, congratulations, everybody. Happy Friday. All right, guys, I'm going to go snowmobiling. All right, I'll see you guys later. You know, that's like the thing is about stock trading. Like, yes, I'm here. I like to mentor. I like to teach. I like to stream throughout the morning. But how great is it is if this is like truly your side gig or your full-time job or whatever, you know, you could just be able to make a trade right there and now walk away. And guess what? You're done on the day. Walk away now, guys. You're done on the day. You already made your money. No, well, now I want to sit here the entire day. And you don't have to, right? So, again, it's so great to kind of be able to say, hey, you know what? A trade that I put $1,000 in. Guys, I only put $1,000 in on this trade. I made $200. At about a 20% return right there. How cool is that? How awesome is that? Now, again, the thing that usually everyone always says, right? Right now, there's going to be 1, 2, or 3 people that are going to say, my broker doesn't allow me to short ATLN. Guys, I cannot make this any more clear. If you have a small account, Cobra is, again, offering, they only take $20,000 accounts and above. But if you have a $5,000 account, they are taking the first 500 people to join our early access list once the PDT rule drops. So again, I highly, 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 highly recommend just add your name to this list. So make sure that you guys are all set, ready to go. So you are going to be able to use the same broker that I use. People all the time, you know, are like, oh, my broker doesn't allow this. Very simple solution. Change your broker, right? It's a very easy, simple solution, right? It's like almost the same exact thing. It's like, hey, I want to go out. Hey guys, hey, Mikey, you coming out? No, my girlfriend doesn't allow me to ever do anything. Hey, I have a very easy solution for you. Get a new girlfriend, right? Sometimes, again, people are like, oh, I don't want to change my broker. Okay, then don't complain when you can't get shorts. Don't complain when you don't have good entries and exits. Don't complain if you don't want to go get a new broker then. So, yep. So, again, what was my trade then over on that play? Again, here is my P&L or my entries and exits. I entered the play at 520, did limit orders, got out at 539 and 540. So again, very small, only a $1,000 trade, made $200 on this play from 250 shares. In at 520, out of 540. Where did I find ATLN? Very simple, guys. ATLN showed up right here over on Fox Runner. So again, we know that news comes out at 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. I say, everyone, watch the news scanner. Watch Fox Runner at the time of 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, 3-star press release comes on out. 3-star press release, ATLN, it acquires another play. When you acquire another company, the stock is going to be reflected in the stock's price. ATLN, we saw this come out the moment it happened. The stock ran on up towards around 525. Why did I look for shorts at 525? Very simple, past chart history pattern. Old spiking high, 520, old spiking high, 520. So, how did I find it? You use Fox Runner. Fox Runner gives us the answer. Why did I short it? Stock again started spiking on up. How did I know it was going to fall? Old spiking high, that's where the reversal was going to happen. So that's all I was doing, guys, over on that play. To make it very simple, to make it very easy, make it very clear. Anything else spiking right now? BGL, EHGL? And hey, traders, if you guys, again, enjoy that, make sure you guys smash that thumbs on up. If you enjoy my live trading, if you enjoy my teaching, if you enjoy, again, everything, being part of the squad here on this Friday, make sure you guys hit that thumbs on up right here and right now, making sure that we're getting after it. Baby, oh baby, oh baby. Right now, KUST getting a little bit of buying volume. KUST, what do we got over here over on KUST? Had news yesterday, announcement of a non-binding memorandum of understanding the complicated distribution of video solution segments. Okay, guys, I'll be honest with you. This press release that came out with KUST, I feel like whoever is the PR guy was saying, hey, let's add as many big words as we possibly can to make this again sound smart. All right, I like it. So basically right here over on KUST, we had some news yesterday, and the news is Custom Entertainment Inc. announces a non-binding memorandum of understanding for the competitive divisure of its video solutions segment. Hey, let's just throw a whole bunch of big words in there. KUST, there's the news from yesterday. ATLN, there was the news that came on out right there. So yeah, I always like to double check over on the analyst page as well, guys. Little heads on up. If you're not good at finding the news on the all news page, you guys can just wait until the analyst posts it. The analyst posts it usually like a minute after it comes out on what's worth watching. So KUST still trying to spike its way on up here slightly. We definitely could go ahead, take a look over on that place, see what we have. I am canceling my orders right now over on ATLN, so I have no open orders over on ATLN at this moment. KUST is running off of news from yesterday. We'll see if KUST is going to spike, but as you guys can see right now, the stock does have an upper shadow starting to form. What's again step number one? Step number one is let's see how much shares are to short. So again, I'm heading on over towards again KUST. Type it on in. Let's see how much shares are. If I want to get 2,000 shares, inquire about 2,000 shares. Locate the lowest. Click cancel. Now, again, you're going to get the lowest amount. They're $23 at this time. If this stock spikes back above $4, I'll locate it. I do think I'm a little late, though. I think this play is already spiked on up to $4. I would like to be filled near $4 and make money back down to $3.50. I don't want to get in at $3.50 in case it bounces back up towards around $4. So remember, traders, in the small cap world, and I know this again goes against, what you're kind of brought up to. In the small cap world, you have better odds of making money on a stock falling than you do on a stock spiking. Yes, if you want to play stocks that are spiking, you have to be great at finding news right away by using Foxrunner and then again buying them right when they spike. But again, the majority of people are going to be late. So what I like to do is I like to use Foxrunner to find what is going to be the best news. See plays, see stocks spike right away and then look to see where's the past chart history pattern and where it's going to reverse. Remember, these are, and I'm going to be very blunt, every single one of these companies are absolute dog shit, okay? Every single one. They're all dog shit plays. Now, again, we're not pumping them up. I'm not telling you guys to buy them. What we're going to see is every day news comes on out, people buy them hoping they turn into the next GameStop, and then again, 5 minutes later, they come crashing all the way back on down. It's usually the same thing every single day, at least for the last 10 years. You guys see me make money nearly every single day trading stocks. It's not a complicated strategy. Sean Deckmar literally just sees stocks spike on up, get overextended, he shorts them back on down, and he makes money. Right? That's all it is. We have bad companies, stocks that are only $10, $15, $20, $5, $2. They spike on up, they're most likely going to be coming crashing back on down. I don't short the S&P 500. I'm not shorting Microsoft. I'm not shorting Tesla. I'm shorting garbage companies that are just spiking up on hype and coming crashing right back on down. But everyone's like, no, don't short. Don't short. Let's all buy together and make the next GameStop. Guys, that's a once a year type of thing. Every day, it's more, again, spike and see these things dump right on down. KUST is looking strong, though. KUST looks like it's going to break $4. So KUST, let this one break $4. Someone tell me, where's the next strong resistance line? Where would you say is the next strong resistance line? It would be closer to $5. If we break through $4, that $5 area is the next target. Now, the only thing tough about KUST is, I don't know if this is a brand new IPO play that might have come out, in January, but there's no past chart history pattern. So if KUST, again, does, let's say, start squeezing and spiking, it's not like we can do an easy trade like we just did over on ATLN, right? ATLN was a very easy trade. And you might say, why is that? Because we had clear-cut past chart history pattern. And again, I don't want to make anyone, feel bad, but if I went to I have a nephew, and my nephew was, again, 6 years old, and his name's Hayden. And I said, hey, Hayden, we hit the price of 520 and we fall. And again, we hit the price of 520 and we fall. And I say, Hayden, where do you think this stock is going to fall? And he goes, okay, 520? Oh, 520. I think Uncle Sean. I think 520. Again, it's not that complicated. I think again, 520 is pretty simple. When you see it hit here, see it hit here. All I did was short 520. Is that how he really talks? I don't know. That's my 6-year-old impression. My 6-year-old impression. I don't have kids. I don't hang around 6-year-olds, so I don't know. But again, if someone said, "Hey, how do 6-year-olds talk?" I would say, they 520? Can I animal cracker? I just shit my pants. Is that a 6-year-old impression? Is there any parents in here that could say that's pretty close? Or are they way more intelligent than that? Maybe I'm doing like a 2-year-old at this moment. Okay. Maybe I don't know, guys. I really don't. Okay. I think it was pretty close. I think it was pretty close if you ask me. Hey, how about this? I'll stick to stock trading. You stick to parenting your 6-year-old for now until he turns 7. Just be a good parent. Just be good parents. Be there for them. Is that what you were like when you were 6 years old? No, that's not what I was like when I was 6 years old. For anyone who does not know, this is a true story. I actually, again, was bumped up 4 different grades. So usually when you're in 6 years old, you're in kindergarten. I was in 4th grade. So I was like one of those... Guys, I hate talking about it because, again, it's like I want to stay very humble, but like I was smarter than every single other person out there. So like when everyone else was 6 and in kindergarten, putting away blocks, I was, starting my calculus classes. By 12th grade, I was 12. So it was pretty awesome. I graduated at the age of 12 and a half. Then on top of that, went off to college. I didn't have a typical college experience because I was only 14 at the time. But you know what? I got it all done. That's why sometimes things I might be a little socially awkward. That's why I talk into a mic all day, completely surrounded by white walls, and I gotta get the heck out of here. Mr. Enik Kapoor, how was Olive Garden yesterday? Oh, it was delicious. Vanessa was there, led me to my booth, completely private, VIP section. Chef came out, shook my hand. It was like whole shebang. No big deal. I don't want to talk about it today. Right now, we do have KUST still trying to squeeze. KUST, guys, we might get a little pop-up towards around that $5 area. So KUST has that potential to be able to squeeze on up towards around $5. And if, again, that can happen, we could be able to see some action. We could be able to see some hype. We could be able to see some momentum here. Total cost. KUST, 2,000 shares. Total cost is $9. I'm going to accept that, guys. So I'm going to spend $9 to be able to get my shorts. Now KUST, I am all set. You guys can see right here, KUST, I have now accepted 2,000 shares that I'm able to short for the total cost of $9. Awesome. So now I am all good. $9 here, guys. KUST. Let's see if this one could be able to spike and rip and run and maybe start, getting running up towards around some new highs. So again, all we're looking for, again, on Fridays, guys, little heads on up. Fridays are very low press release days. Like, we don't have as much news on Fridays. There's usually not as many spikes on Fridays. There's usually not as many options on Fridays. So Fridays, you do have to be a little bit more careful than usual. Just a little heads up for you guys. KUST, still a lot of resistance at $4. If anyone wants to, you can definitely look to short this play $4.90 to $5, and as long as $3.90 to $4, and as long as it stays underneath $4, you're fine. As long as KUST stays underneath $4, you can short this play as long as you have a stop loss. So if you are very eager for a trade right now, you can look for shorts from $3.80 to $4. You could look to enter shorts if interested between these two blue lines, as long as you have a stop loss at this red line. If that's what you want to do, I have no issue with that in any sort of way. Do you know why? Because you are setting up a trade at this point where you do have more reward than risk. What did the stock do so far today? The stock has moved all the way on up towards these highs. So if you enter on a short right now, you enter right here, how much room do you have to as a reward? The stock could easily fall all the way back on down. The stock could easily crash. The stock could easily get weaker. I mean, guys, take a look at ATLN. Don't you guys believe something similar could happen? You know, where you have a very nice spike and you have a very nice dump. So you have a lot of reward. Now, if again, you have a good plan, this is your risk. Your risk is that little red square right there. Your reward would be if the stock actually does fall and drop. But as long as you, again, trade in this manner, you are essentially saying to yourself, hey, I'm willing to lose $200. And of course, I'm willing to win $1,000. And that's a great way to trade. A great way to trade is where you have essentially a 5-to-1. You're winning 5 times more than what you're willing to lose. And that's a great way to trade, right? That's a great way for you to come out on top. So you can see KUST, again, still hitting that $4 mark, getting a little bit of a drop. So KUST, guys, now starting to get weaker still. Now starting to get a little bit of that fade. We'll see what we get coming up in the near future here. I hope everyone is having an absolutely beautiful Friday. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys have already made a little bit of money. No real big hot PR. The best press release of today was MOVE. MOVE is working with NVIDIA. That is the best news that we have at this moment. So working with NVIDIA over on MOVE, that's the one that you guys want to be looking at. KUST is trying to hold up its gains right now. See if that one's going to spike. RVYL dumping on down. So we'll see what we can get. Guys, let's take a moment here. It's 8:20. Let's take the next 10 minutes and let's actually head on through the news over on the analyst alerts over on Fox Runner. One of my favorite things to do every single morning. So traders, let's break this on down. Number one, the first press release alerted this morning and the best press release today secures long-term NVIDIA H200 GPU deployment. If MOVE can start getting back above $18, it could easily start getting hype. Watch that 1875 break. If we start getting back above 1875, $18, we could easily get that hype. We could easily get that momentum. Okay? Last night, Intel did come out with their earnings report. Intel had soft earnings. As you guys can see right now, Intel is not doing that well. Intel is fading. Intel is falling. We actually have not seen any great, big earnings just yet. Netflix was down. Intel's down. Well, you know what? Next week, we are going to be getting a lot of earnings coming on out. So hopefully we get some big earnings, and that'll help bring the markets on up as well. But hopefully we have good Tesla earnings, good Apple, good Microsoft earnings. We want to see good earnings to be able to have optimism, to be able to see the market push up even higher. But as of now here, traders, Intel is not doing that good. Netflix didn't do that well. So we're still waiting for kind of that first big earnings to bring some excitement over to earnings season. We also had a little news this morning over on GIBO. What else do we have here? Mineral shortage. This is why rare earth stocks can rise. Now, why do we know, what's so big about rare earth plays? Well, guys, Greenland. Greenland is one of the best countries filled and rich with rare earth minerals, aka copper, aka lithium, aka uranium. So why are rare earth minerals rising so much? Well, number one, we're running out of them in the places that we currently mine. And on top of that, now everyone's getting on the hype train of saying, oh, if we take Greenland or we work with Greenland or we have some sort of partnership with Greenland, then guess what here, traders? We are going to be able to make more money. We're going to see these stocks go in demand. So these are some of the biggest ones that we want to see. Lithium is the one that's my favorite because obviously I like AMPX a lot. That's a lithium battery play. So to see that, again, lithium is getting lower and lower and lower, or, we're getting a larger deficit, that's going to most likely make AMPX, stock climb more as it's going to have a lower supply. Prices can easily rise. And if there's a high demand, we might be able to see that stock spike. So a lot of these rare earth plays, we definitely want to continue to keep our eyes peeled on. As we know, Greenland has been a very hot topic recently. As always, you guys can see, big list here. Money is rotating into hard assets, AI, defense, and energy and infrastructure. So here is essentially a list of all the current hot trends, right? Rare earth, We already know Greenland type of place. Defense and national security. Well, obviously, again, we always got to make sure we're understanding what China's doing, understanding what Russia's doing, understanding with, of course, trade war and tariffs, making sure that our country is staying safe. AI infrastructure. We know AI was the hottest topic in the stock market 2023, 2024, 2025. To be honest, 2026, I haven't really heard too much about AI. We know, again, uranium. We are now moving into nuclear plays. Trump literally said at the World Forum yesterday, we are again dedicating a lot of time, effort, and money into nuclear, aka uranium play. Energy and grid. What was the #1 hottest trend in 2025? AI data centers. Being able to have data centers for AI, but we need to be able to power them. Semiconductors, aka the chips of AI. Memory, space stocks. We know SpaceX, we know Rocket Lab. Drones, warfare, batteries, nuclear, autonomous vehicles, Tesla, Uber, Waymo, Aurora, Pony AI. These are all companies that could do great. Robotics, and of course, batteries. So guys, what do you like the most? I mean, there is a lot of different trends that you guys can head into in 2026. One of these is most likely going to take the main hype, the main activity. So we'll see what we get in the future here. We'll see what we have, but it's great to at least know, right? To know. It's like, if all of a sudden we start seeing, space stocks moving, oh, we know why. If all of a sudden drone stocks or nuclear stocks start moving, we know why. Oh, autonomous vehicles. Even if, again, one of these trends don't pop off, it's great to be aware of every single trend. It would be like, again, knowing 6 different languages. You might only use one of them, but if you talk to some guy on the side of the road, let's say your car doesn't work, and he walks up to you and starts speaking a random language, hey, it might only be one of the 5 languages you know, but at least you know it, right? Sometimes you don't need everything, but if you know it, you're aware, you're prepared, and you're ready. So the thing is, Google has been a powerhouse. Just a little heads on up, guys. Google was the #1 best Mag 7 play of 2025. What does that mean? Mag 7, the Magnificent 7, is the top 500 companies in the United States. The top 7 out of the S&P 500 are called the Mag 7. This is what we have with Google and Apple and Amazon, Microsoft, those type of plays, Nvidia. Google was the #1 in 2025. And in 2026, it's starting off pretty good. 2026, guys, we will see if Google can continue on with this powerhouse. Now, so far in 2026, a lot of people say, what is single-handedly the #1 best play? If you guys do not know, it is SNDK. SNDK is single-handedly the #1 best stock, best play of 2025 and already of 2026. Already in 2026, it's up over 100%. Now, please, again, understand, when these analysts are taking into what's the best play of 2026, we are referring to more of like larger stocks, larger companies, like stocks with larger floats. Yes, we might see a low float stock spike 400% in one day. They don't count that as that's the best performing stock of the year, right? Because most likely it's going to come crashing right back on down. You do need a certain threshold, a certain market cap to kind of be in this category. But if we're asking ourselves what's the best play of 2026, it is SNDK. Now, there is something very interesting about SNDK, guys. And what that is we are coming on up right here to nearly $500. Guys, $500 is usually a wall, like a wall. I will be shocked if we spike through that $500 area. Like, notice a perfect example is Tesla. Let's go back over to like a weekly time frame here. Notice what we have. Tesla climbs up to 500. Look what we hit. We hit 500. We come crashing back on down. Tesla climbs up towards 500. We hit 500. We're starting to fall back on down. If you are an option trader, if you have a larger account, if you like doing puts, if you like doing shorts, it is a little scary. I'm going to be completely transparent with you. For me to say, hey, everyone look for shorts on the #1 best top gainer of 2025 and the #1 best top gainer of 2026 so far. That's a very scary statement to say for every single person. Go against the #1 top gainer, the #1 hottest play. But what I will say is that $500 is not easy to break above. And, the thing is, even if it goes to 501, the next day could be at 498. Even if it goes up to 505, it could easily fall back down to 590. What I will say a lot of times is you come up near 500, even when you have strength, you usually see pullbacks. Look at this, 500 all the way back down to 200. right? I believe we also seen like MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy, this one here, MSTR, went from 40, 200, 300, 400, and it did break through 500 for a second. There was a week it went up to 535, 540, and then it came crashing all the way back on down to 230. So I just want that to at least be in your head. I want that to at least be out there. That SNDK, I can't literally say, hey, everyone go short SNDK. I can't say everyone do puts on SNDK. But what I will say is that there is a great chance that we will be seeing our first red candle in the next few weeks, in the next month. In the next 1-2 months, we could easily be back on down to like 350. So, again, tough for me to say, hey, everyone's short the number one best play of the year. But, you know, I do have my reasons on why I believe that could easily happen. Especially when we have this like nice doji star here, right? Doji star. Look at this. Spike, spike, spike. Perfect little doji star. Stock starts reversing. One of a good area to know. Good area to know that we could easily drop. For anyone who does not know, a doji star, when you guys take a look at it, is going to be something that looks like, you know, this. Like essentially what we're going to have here, it's almost like you have like an upper shadow and you have like a little addition sign. So it's like a little upper shadow, a little addition sign, a little addition sign. Usually these little addition signs right here usually indicate a reversal. So spike, 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 little addition sign, and then drop. So what we essentially have is spike, spike, spike. You see how we kind of have this like addition sign, a little up, a little down, very small body. That usually indicates a reversal could easily be coming on up. So just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. Lastly, we do have the AI data center. So AI data and AI ecosystem. A lot of stocks all have to do with AI. Make sure you guys go check those on out. Oracle is again taking basically ownership of TikTok. If anyone likes some TikTok, Oracle is getting TikTok. So you guys can go ahead and be watching that. Also, BlackRock did increase its holdings to 8.1% on Archer, which is an eVTOL. BlackRock is a multi-billion-dollar firm, financial analyst group, and they again did increase their stake to 8.1% on Archer Aviation. We have the Olympics going to LA in next summer. Next summer, not this summer, coming up next summer, and they are the number one transportation. So, you know, BlackRock's trying to get involved with Archer before the Olympics. Traders, let's see what we get. We do have 8:30 a.m. press release. Swag just got a little bit of a spike. Swag announces a 3-year multi-million-dollar contract. We do have Swag 3-year multi-million-dollar contract. Did just come out 1 minute ago. If Swag spikes up towards around $3, that could be a strong little resistance line. Let's just see how much shares are to short on Swag. Swag is actually already shortable. There's an S here. Since there's an S, that stands for already shortable. We do not need to locate shares in any sort of way. Swag is the best 8:30 press release at this time. We'll see if Swag can maybe spike on up a little bit higher. Is DRCT starting to spike up a little bit? DRCT, if that one can get, again, up above $6, that one can start ripping and running. MOVE, we got to get back above $20. Swag right now is trying to get a little bit of a rip and run. And again, that's going to have a lot of resistance up in towards like 280s, up towards $3. So if Swag could get a little bit of a pop, I definitely think there could be some good opportunity towards it. I would start loading up, 270 short, 275 short, 281 short, 29. I don't think we're going to get filled, unfortunately. But you know what? Sometimes I like to just put orders in up high just in case that random squeeze ever happens. Just in case that random squeeze, just in case that random pop ever happens. Unfortunately, Joe Runner, I can't see what this says. I don't have a trading view account. So just post the screenshot if you can. Post a screenshot over on SNDK. I try to post your link. But hey, everyone, I'm fired up to be here with you guys. Emma Basil saying, hey, I need to learn how to short. Guys, I will tell you right now, shorting is what I do 85% of the time. I either look for shorts, I either look for breakouts from news, or I look for dip buys. But again, personally, I like to look for shorts. You know why? Because nearly every single stock that spikes usually comes crashing back on down. You know this, I know this, we all know this. If you guys do not know how to short, head on over to tradecaster.com right now, where I am live every single day, and head on over towards our shorting bootcamp. It will teach you how to short, shorting part 1, shorting part 2, shorting strategies, how to handle a short squeeze. So again, make sure you study on up. Come on over here. Every single person will get a free 7-day pass. Join our chat, join our community, join the free 7-day pass, and start studying on up. So again, I do it every single day. I want to help you. I want you guys to be here. Tom V, Deck, I signed up with your link to Cobra. Will they reach out to me eventually? Yes, if you signed up to Cobra with, again, my link, then yes, they will, again, reach out to you. They will send you an email after you fill out an application, and then you will be all set, ready to go. Also, as you guys know, or maybe do not know, if you do sign up to Cobra, you guys do get free Fox Runner, free trade ideas. You guys get free Fox Runner, free trade ideas. You guys do get free platform access, and you get access to all the short locates. So you do get everything little heads on up for you guys. So if you guys do have a larger account over $20,000, you guys can be able to sign up to Cobra. Now, also, as I stated, if you guys do not have $20,000, you can just add your name to the watch list that I've been posting so that you guys are all set, ready to rock and roll. But if you guys have over 20,000, you are all set, ready to go right now. You guys will be ready to rock and roll. I'll drop that link for you. So again, you guys do get 2 free months of commissions, 50% off of commissions for life, 2 free months of software, 2 free months of trade ideas, and 2 free months of Fox Runner. So you guys get a lot. So it's either A, you got over 20,000, go ahead and sign up right now. B, you don't have 20,000, add your name to the watch list. Guys, swag not doing anything. I'm going to cancel my swag orders. Swag orders not going to add anything right there. DRCT, we're going to be watching this. MOVEKUST. All right, traders. Hey, right now, we don't have any sort of news. Give me 2 minutes. I need to go do something real quickly. 2 minutes. I will be right back on the mic. We will have ourselves a day. Let's have some fun. Let's get after it. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back on the mic and we'll be all set, ready to go. I'll be right back, guys. All right, here, traders. Little heads on up here. Let's see what we get. Thank you, guys. I apologize. I was showing this earlier. I don't know if you know or do not know, but we are supposed to get a lot of snow this weekend. So I am scheduled for about 20 inches of snow. So I live in Pennsylvania. I live right around the eastern side of PA. So we are going to get around 20 inches of snow. So I have a generator getting installed here. So the generator guy just showed on up. And he goes, hey, man. I said, hey, how you doing? He said, great. He goes, do you got a generator? I said, yeah, that's where I called you. And he said, okay, where is it? And I said, follow me. So I took him there. And I said, you going to install it? And he said, yeah, that's why you called me. And I said, that is true. And I stood there a little longer. And he goes, I can do it. And I said, all right, that's why I called you. And now I'm here. We're all set now, baby. We are all set, ready to go. I just want to make sure, again, come Monday. I want to make sure come Monday, guys, we are all set, ready to rock. I just want to make sure come Monday, we are all set, we are all good. Right? That's it's just, you know, that's important to me. Again, I didn't want to go crazy with the generator either. I didn't want to get anything nuts. I just wanted to get something. I wanted to get something that no matter what on Monday, I could be able to live stream and I could trade. So right now I have him setting this up in the backyard. It's is it a Generac? Yeah, it's a Generac MDG 250 towable generator. So again, I just wanted to get like my bare necessities. I just wanted to get my bare necessities where I'm going to be able to, if my power does go down from this blizzard, that, you know, I can turn on the lights. I can have the fridge run. I know my oven's going to work. I know I can maybe turn on my computer. So just like, I don't want to outdo myself. Just something that'll get me by for maybe a day or two that the power's gone when we have 2 feet of snow. So that's why I recommend everyone doing. If you guys want the same generator I have, I will drop this link over into the chat room so that you guys are all set, ready to go. If you guys want to go ahead and you know, get something similar here. And yeah, just you know, bottom of the line stuff. Nothing crazy. Deck, that looks like a good one. Holy cow, Deck! That generator was $130,000. Wow! Wowzers, mister! Gee willikers, mister, you're really strong. That thing's gonna last you for years. That bad boy, make sure you put some Pennzoil in that thing. That thing's gonna be gallo. That thing's gonna be swallowing oil like a camel. Jeez, mister. That's gonna have some power behind it. All right. Can we get a little hype on this Friday? Can we get a little action? Can we get a little love? Can we get a little craziness? Come on now. I want one crazy play. I want one play to be able to stand on out here and say, this is it. This is the one. This is the stock that I want to see. This is the play that's going to make everything go absolutely crazy. That's what I want. BGL. Tesla. Guys, I know it's crazy. I actually I don't know. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it, but I also do want to do it. Part of me wants to short SNDK at $500 and just allow this thing to just, you know, be able to fade and fall and drop and start getting weaker. It's just like, you know, SNDK shorting this play at the price of $500. You know, $500 should just hold up as a wall. The stock has gone from $200. I mean, you know, it's one of those plays that, you know, we know Fridays are usually very slow. Fridays, we're not going to see too much hype. Fridays, we're not going to see too much momentum. And if you're looking for a multi-day swing, multi-week hold, again, SNDK at $500 is going to be very, very tough, very, very difficult to break above and stay above. was SNDK. There you go. SNDK inflicts $3 billion loss on shorts. Squeeze risk spikes report. So yeah, I mean, obviously SNDK got up this high because it just is squeezing so high and so high and so high. But as I said, it's just $500 is just such a strong area. It really is. I don't even know how many shares I could even afford on SNDK. I mean, SNDK, we'll see when this one opens on up. But again, so far I've had one trade today. For anyone that's just joining us on this day, I currently have one trade. I was able to make $200. One trade, $200. Turbulent, what time does the stream start usually every day? Usually right around like 7:20. So usually right around 7:20 a.m. I start live streaming. I start the stream at around 7 a.m. and then usually do like a 20-minute countdown. And usually right around 7:20 in the morning, I start on off. So again, the bulk of my trading is usually before 9 o'clock. The bulk of my trading is usually from the times of 7 o'clock to around 9:15. That's usually when I trade. I like to trade before the market opens, when their stocks can't be halted. I like to trade before the market opens, when hot press releases are coming on out. I like to trade before the market opens so that we have all these opportunities, right? That's what I like. Let's see if there's anything new or fresh. What we have at this time, the best news so far today. DGNX up 31%. AIIO, RLMD. Let's just see really quickly if any of these are looking great. DGNX, that one spiked, gave a whole lot back. You do have a little bit of an uptrend at this time. Very small uptrend. You might get a small dip buy off DGNX. AIIO. This one, again, only 30 cents. The best play of the day here, though, is MOVE. MOVE actually had news as well. So MOVE had news last night. Little heads on up. So that's why it's not showing up as news today. It had news last night, so it is, in yesterday technically. So MOVE $7, and it's trying to spike up towards around $20. MOVE is the hottest play in the market right now. MOVE did have a agreement partnership with Nvidia, the world's most valuable company. That's why that one's getting a little hype. That's why that one's getting a little momentum. I can definitely understand why that one's a good play at this time. So MOVE, maybe if we want to check out that. We do have DRCT with no news either, and then KUST with a news from last week, which is starting to dump back on down. So MOVE hitting some strong resistance at the very tippity top right here. And that most likely is going to have a little bit of maybe a top little touch and then start coming back on down. Let's see, MOVE. Let's see if we can how much are shares to short over there? We want to get, let's say, a total of 1,000 shares. Inquire all. 1,000 shares. Locate lowest. Click cancel. It's going to cost me $20. So MOVE, I could do, again, some shares to short over on this play if I want to. It cost me, what, $20? 250 shares. I do always like surrounding 1875 area. So, 1870, 250 shares. What's that top area right here? This top area is up towards 1950. 1910. 1940. 1960. If MOVE starts spiking on up towards, 1875 or higher, I think I'm going to look for shorts over there. Right now, I'm not in anything. I did have my one ATLN short play, and that was all. But I do think a great play for us, a good idea for us if we want to be able to make some money, is let's just figure this out as we always figure it out. Number one, here's the uptrend. So let's actually go back into about a 2-minute time frame. Let's extend this a little bit. Actually, let's go back into a 3-minute time frame. 3-minute time frame. Good time frame right here. Connect the bottoms. These are the bottoms I see right now over on MOVE. That's like, if we are building higher lows, that's going to be our higher low setup. On top of that, we do have strong resistance right around that 1950-ish area. So we do have a little spike up towards around $18, came on down. Spike on up to the top, $21, but then we have a lot of like upper shadow 1925, upper shadow 1930, 1930. Here's again 1940. So I would say that again, MOVE would be, this is how I would look at this play. This is how I would perceive this play. Little wedge pattern. Now, if you want to be able to trade this play, understand how you guys want to be able to trade it. That is going to simply enough be what areas? Hey, I want to look for dip buys. Where would dip buys be? Bottom area right here, bottom area right here, bottom area right here. Those are good dip buy opportunities. Okay, I want to look for a short actually. A shorting opportunity would be right here. You guys can see shorting opportunity right here. You can see shorting opportunity right here. You guys can see shorting opportunity right there. That's where you guys could be able to make some good money. So if you want to look for, again, the next short entry, you probably want to be looking for an entry somewhere right around that red line. If you want to look for a dip buy entry, you probably want to be looking for a dip buy somewhere right up towards around that line. That would be, again, good opportunities for you guys to be able to get filled and you guys to be able to make money. Now, obviously, yes, if the stock ever starts breaking, I would say like 20 bucks, unfortunately, you got to move on from this play if you are shorting. And if the stock starts cracking, most likely 16 bucks, you most likely are going to see this one continuously fade and fall. So, let's just make sure that every single trader is on top of this, is aware of it, because MOVE, we'll see if that one can get a little bit of a spike and, move on up. And then we can go from there. But right now, MOVE, that is like your current setup at this time as traders are, waiting and watching. So we'll see if that one can get a little bit of a pop. If that one can get a little bit more action. If that play could start getting a little bit more buying volume behind it. That's all we're looking for. You have any orders in a move yet? I mean, I have orders. Orders are up towards $19, $19.10, $19.20, $19.30, $19.50. But again, nothing filled. So again, I won't get filled on MOVE unless it gets up towards around that $19 plus area. And again, this is just sometimes how Fridays are. There's a lack of news. So if you have a lack of news, that means you have a lack of opportunity. If you have a lack of opportunity, that means, again, some traders might be a little bit more cautious. If we are a little bit more cautious, you might not see as many breakouts. Does that make sense, everyone? So you just might not see as many breakouts, might not see as many spikes, might not see as many moves, right? That's kind of what it comes on down to. Let's see if, again, MOVE is going to be able to get a little bit of a pop on up. If we do start breaking $19 and I can get filled close to that red line, that's where I would like to. So spike on up, get filled close to that red line. That's where I would like to be able to get filled. That's where I want to be able to, make my money. That's where I want to be able to make my cash. So again, the red line is 1950. So overall, that would be kind of like the best overall cost basis. Somewhere towards that 1950 area. Put some up towards around 1970. Put some up towards around 1990 in case things go a little bit higher. High of the day so far is, again, 2090. So we could easily get between $19.50 and $20 if this thing does get a nice pop. And again, I always feel more comfortable shorting near the high. So basically, again, what do I want to do? I would say if I can get filled, I always like to give you guys these easy visuals. If I can get filled between this blue line and this blue line, that's what I would like. With a stop loss, which would be at the red line. So what I would like to do is try to get filled at in between these blue lines with, again, a stop loss at the red line. Now, as you guys know, as I always try to teach you guys about having the odds in your favor, what is this setting myself up in? This is setting myself up at this time where I would have this much room to lose. I would lose from here to here. That's how much room I could lose. Because if I'm willing to get out. Now, yes, I'm not setting an actual stop loss. I'm just willing to get out if it starts spiking like that. How much money could I win? Here to here. So you guys tell me right now, which one's bigger? Is my room to profit bigger? Or is my room to lose bigger? Well, obviously, profit's much bigger. Yeah, I want to be able to have more opportunity to profit than lose. I want to be able to make sure that, again, if I'm trading, I take a loss and I move on. But if I win, and this is the right play, and this is the right trade, I have a lot of opportunity to come back on down and be able to see those, profits continue to rise. So Let's see here, guys. Coming on up towards the blue line. If we do start pushing on up, I will be starting to get filled closer towards around that 1950 mark. Try to get a few entries, and again, slowly add in, slowly scale in on the number one hottest play of the day so far. So MOVE, first little shorting play, did just get filled over on this stock. We'll see how high this is going to get up to. Even if I only get filled, let's say 250 shares, and we get, a nice, dollar drop, that could be very solid. Right now here, traders, I am getting a little bit more filled. Just got filled 750 shares. So I did just get more filled with a cost base of 1956 at this point. So MOVE shorting 750 shares in on this play right now. I am filled, as you guys know, in between these two blue lines. Stop loss would be if the stock started squeezing and spiking and ripping and running a little bit higher. So again, I want to make sure I'm A, aware of my play, B, I like my entries getting filled near a high, but also being willing to get out of the play if it's not doing exactly what I want. So, what do I want to see at this point? Stock just spiked up near highs. Stock, again, I'm getting good entries at a high area. I do want to see an upper shadow and a reversal. I want to see, again, either 1975, $20, hold up as a resistance, dump back on down to sub 18 bucks, make, again, some nice profit, and go from there. So, if the bids can drop back on down towards 1870, 1860, right? Something like that, we could be able to make $500. Guys, there's the nice little drop right here. Let's see, 1890, take our gains, and guys, we just made $352. So guys, I'm out of the play, just made $352. Where was my profit? My profit was, of course, the red candle right here. So right now, guys, I am up $500 on the day, 552 bucks I'm up. All right, I'm good. Guys, my goal on a Friday is always make $500. I don't try to push it. I don't like to do anything too crazy. Just locked in again, $552 between my two trades. I'm good. So remember, I am trading as the house. I am not the tourist. I am not the person that is showing up in a Hawaiian t-shirt with a small envelope of $300 asking my wife if it's okay if I play a little blackjack. I am not that guy. I am the guy behind the table. I am walking back and forth, eyeing up everyone, calling the pit balls, calling again, making sure everyone's all set. I am the pit balls. So what do I mean by that? I am not sitting down and the house has the edge. Be the house. Well, how does the house have the edge? Let's think about this, guys. If I wanted to trade at different areas, right? Let's say, all right, hey, this is where I'm going to trade. I am going to randomly buy in. I'm randomly going to buy in right here. Guys, the house has the edge. Stock goes on up, stock could go on down, stock could move sideways, stock could dump. We have no idea, right? That's the tourist area. That's the tourist area. Where's the area that you can have success? Where you short here. Where you dip buy here. That's where you're the house. You come down to this area, dip buy and move on up. You come up to this area, short it and move on down, right? So I cannot, again, I'm being honest with you. I'm being transparent with you. I have no idea where MOVE is going to be at in the next 20 minutes. No idea. I can't predict that. But what I can predict is, hey, we're probably going to see a red candle as we come up near high of the day resistance. There's going to be some sort of red candle. Okay, take advantage of that. That's money. Hey, there's probably going to be some sort of green candle as we come on down near bottom support. Okay, take advantage of that. That's where there's money to be made. You know what I mean, guys? So I want to make sure you guys are all set, ready to rock and roll. Just was able to lock in my gain right there, and we are all good, ready to get after it. Baby, let's get ready to rock. Let's get ready to go. Let's get ready to see what we have coming on up. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely incredible. What a day it is, huh? What a day we are seeing at this moment. Gotta give a big shout out right here to my boy, Jose Mercado, with a $50 donation at this time. Jose Mercado with a $50 donation. Thanks for the show. I'm holding NAM and BGL. Shout out to you, Jose. I always got to throw on a nice little song for you. My man, Jose. This one's for you, buddy. Thank you for the $50 donation.
Todos están pendientes a ti, pero tú puesta pa' mí, haciendo que me odien más, porque todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que no te dejas llevar de cualquiera.
Thank you, Jose.
Y todos te quieren probar. Lo que no saben es que hoy yo te voy a buscar. Dile que tú eres mía. Tú sabes que eres mía, mía, tú misma lo decías.
Thank you, Jose, for the $50 donation. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate all the donations as always. You guys are fantastic. And again, I'm happy to make you guys money. I'm happy to change your life in the best way I possibly can. Reese, would you do it again now? Look for another short, or is the next leg possible? How do you tell either way? Again, what have I said in the past? The best bounce play is always the first one. The best short is always the first one. If you look for the second or third bounce play, you can get smacked. If the stock spikes on up, you might get smacked. So again, I always and only look for the first new high. Look for the first touch of resistance. I'm not going again right now. Because again, if you go again right now, that's where you can, take a big hit. That's where you can take a loss. That's where, again, you can put yourself in some trouble. So again, it's always the first. If you don't get the first, cancel it, look for a new entry. What would be a new entry? Maybe up towards like $24 at this point. Be the person that is getting the best entry. Not the second, not the third, right? You don't want sloppy seconds, right? You don't want, again, I don't know what the third would be, but you know what I mean? Greenline Odin, what trading platform are you using? Again, Cobra Broker. Again, if you guys want to use Cobra, I've posted that link a whole bunch of times, so I'll post it over in chat so you're all set. And then how are you able to set orders? That's, again, limit orders right there. So, again, you just set a limit order. Limit order, you can set it up high. When it gets filled, you're going to be filled right away. So, basically, again, I like MOVE moving right now. I could go 250 shares at this point, put a limit order. So, again, it's only going to get filled when it goes up to that order at $23.90, 250 shares. $24.40, 250 shares. $24.90. So I'm not going to get filled unless we come all the way up near around 25 bucks. If we come up towards around 25 bucks, I'll get filled, guys. That's my next shorting opportunity. Guys, if you do not know how to trade pre-market, this is what I want everyone to do right now. Go over, open up a new YouTube tab. Open up a brand new YouTube tab, and in the search bar, type in Sean Dekmar pre-market. Okay? Head on over to the search bar, type in Sean Dekmar pre-market. And if you do not know how to trade in pre-market, I came out with a video. How to trade in pre-market, everything you need to know. I came out right here, how to trade in pre-market, easy answers to trading success. So if you guys have not checked this thing on out, make sure you guys go do it right here. It will teach you how to trade in pre-market, how to get in, how to get out, how to be able to do absolutely everything you need to know in pre-market. Are you only doing pre-market? Well, I mean, that's all I can do right now. The stock market's not open. But I will say again, I'm not going to force anything. I'm up $500, guys. We're up over $10,000 in the last 2.5 weeks of trading. Last 2.5 weeks of trading, we're up over $10,000. Every single trade has been live. Guys, all I ask right now is, again, if you guys are enjoying the show, if you guys want me to continue to live stream, make sure you guys smash that thumbs on up right here and right now. This is also, again, I have this upcoming week is my last week in Pennsylvania. And then I am going down to Florida. I am snowbirding it. Going down, going to be staying in Sarasota for a little bit. It's going to be a good time. So I'm going to stay in Sarasota. My brother, his wife, his family is staying in my house when I'm down there. So that'd be cool. Right now here, traders, we are all set, ready to go. I want to see if MOVE is going to continue to spike. Daddy Dracula, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for, again, joining the YouTube team. Hey, Edwin Guerrera, thank you again for subscribing as well. Appreciate you guys. I do appreciate everyone who hits the thumbs on up. I appreciate everyone who subscribes. I appreciate all the donations. I know, again, Summer History is like, Summer History, I don't know if you're here today, but that guy donates more than I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if that guy is just a nonstop ATM machine. Summer History, if you're here, shout out to you and all, again, the amazing support that you've shown. Jose, shout out to you. Thank you for, again, the support that you have shown. Brian P. Subscribing over to the channel. I appreciate you, Brian. Thank you so much, you good-looking stud, you 6'2" handsome hunk. Sheesh. Still watching MOVE. I'm not going to get filled on MOVE, though, traders, until we get up towards around that, $24 region, if that happens. Again, the way that I trade, as you guys know, is I'd like to be able to jump in on plays and say to myself, hey, MOVE, this stock starts getting hot. You know what? Let's take advantage of it. I don't know if we're going to get up to $24, but if we do get up towards around $24, we're going to be able to get after it. We're going to be able to look to be able to jump in on some plays. Reese, why $24.90, $25 and not $28? Because I'm just looking, again, what I'm seeing is I don't think we're going to get all the way up to $28. Again, could I be wrong? Absolutely. But I usually look for $5 increments, right? $1, $5, $10, $15, $20, and then, of course, $25. So I do think the next strong area of resistance is going to be somewhere right around $24, $25. That would also be about a $6 spike from where we are right now. So the thing is, if we have a $6 rip and we start spiking on up towards 24, 25, 25.50, I mean, most likely we're going to see some sort of red candle. So that's like, all I'm looking for. But yeah, if we break through that, that could easily go up towards around 28.75. But remember, all I'm doing, guys, is I'm placing entries and willing to get out if I'm wrong. I place entries up high, and if I'm incorrect, I get out. Place entries up high. If I'm incorrect, get out. So right here, traders, you're all set. Koa, what's the withdrawal process with Cobra? Just log in, ask for a withdrawal. You can even call them. Say, hey, can I withdraw some funds? But a lot of times you can just do an ACH transfer or you can do a wire transfer. You have your bank account linked already to Cobra. So again, very simple, very easy. Either A, they're going to mail you a check. You can ask for how much you want. You can get a check. Or again, you can call them and get a wire back to your account. MOVE, just again, continuously watching and waiting, seeing if that play is going to be able to spike on up. Right now here, team, let's just make sure we're not missing anything else. I believe we are all set here on the day. Let's go over here, guys. Click right here. I'm getting rid of some of these other X's at this moment. There we go. So what we have here is everything you need to know on our Friday's watch list. So as investors continue to breathe easier amid easing geopolitical and trade tensions, inflation data released yesterday gave traders another reassuring sign. The latest stats are in line with expectations, though they were still above the level deemed healthy by Federal Reserve. So what we have here is both the headline so-called core readings of November's PCE. It came in at 2.8%, which is what was matching. The Fed favored inflation gauge is still notably higher. I think it's next week, guys. Little side note. Isn't next week that we are going to be cutting rates once again? I believe it is, guys. Let's go over here. Yeah, the next meeting is in 5 days. So this next meeting is in 5 days, aka Wednesday of next week. And there's a 97% chance that we cut rates. We are going to be cutting rates 97%. That's pretty wild. So guys, that could easily lead to more spiking, more ripping, and more running. Fridays are historically slower days in the stock market. That's what I said. There's usually less news, which means less spikes, and again, less people trading on Fridays. Move has Move has a great press release and is the top gainer on the day in pre-market. Move has had a press release last night saying they secured an NVIDIA GPU deployment. Usually, when stocks mention NVIDIA, they get a lot of attention and momentum as NVIDIA is the largest company on the stock market. We do have news today. MOVA, DGNX, DVLT, SOPA, SWAG, LRHC. A lot of good stuff. Got all the things that we've already discussed. Everything that we've already gone over. Little heads up for every single person. Little heads on up also, guys, for everyone who does use Fox Runner right here. they did come out, I saw this earlier here, they did come out with their 2026 update and roadmap. So they said in the next 41 days, this is everything that's going to be adding. Number 1, onboarding. Number 2, this one's big. The Bazinga integration. They're going to be getting all of Bazinga's news and headlines, mobile analyst alerts, and mobile watch list alerts. So the big things that are coming on up, February 26th, Fox Runner has established a strategic partnership with Bazinga, granting it direct access to all public and exclusive press releases distributed through the Bazinga server. In addition, Fox Runner received Bazinga's comprehensive stock news and headlines feed, which delivers 200 breaking. So basically, you won't need Bazinga anymore either. Fox Runner has partnered with Bazinga. You can essentially get the press releases and the headlines from Bazinga on Fox Runner for a cheaper price. You're also going to be able to have mobile analyst alerts. So all these analyst alerts are going to be sent to your push phone, and then also mobile watch list alerts. So any stock that you add to your watch list that comes out with news, it will also be sent to your phone as a mobile alert. So that's coming out March 5th. March 5th, Bazinga news February 26th, and some new onboarding on February 16th. So heads on up. Some very cool updates for all Fox Runner users coming up in the near future. Very cool updates right around the corner. Right now here, traders, we are watching to see what we can get. I am not, enticed to make any trade at this moment. SLE. What's going on here, guys? SLE. Look at this play. What's going on over here? Did this stock just come out with any sort of news? SLE now spiking 70%. A lot of strong resistance up near around 1150, as you guys could see. Let's see how much shares are to short real quickly. Let's go ahead and take a look over on SLE at this time. I don't need to rush this thing. If this thing keeps going, great. SLE, let's say I want to do 2,000 shares on the short side. Inquire all. Let's go to 2,000 shares at this moment. Locate lowest. Click cancel. That's going to cost me $5 for 2,000 shares. Boom, I'm accepting that. So again, 2,000 shares just accepted. Got $5 it cost me for 2,000 shares. Now, how high can this play go? This play could potentially go bananas. Let's just play this super safe. Just in case this play ever goes bananas for some random reason. I'm going to go 250 shares, $15 and higher. I'm going 1540 short. 1590 short. I'm going 1620, 1630 short. I'm going again. Again, this might not even happen. But you know what? I'm already up $500. So I don't need to, again, randomly jump in at 1050 hoping to get filled. So SLE right here. What, it came out with a partnership? Thank you for the heads on up, everyone. I appreciate you guys. SLE did come out with a partnership press release 13 minutes ago. Secures an exclusive partnership with Solstein to power the next phase of AI-driven growth. So I did not realize that. Thank you again for the heads on up over on SLE. Here it is right here, guys. Little heads on up. SLE over on Fox Runner at 9 o'clock. SLE 3-star press release. Did have 2 major keywords. Partnership and phase. So I wasn't looking at the scanner. I was kind of going through some analyst alerts. But that's, again, always one of the best things that you guys can always be focusing on and always be aware of. Is that when you guys are, again, taking a look right here, all you guys have to do, you already have all your hot keywords all set and all ready to rock here. SLE. Boom. 9 o'clock. Stock started squeezing. I will watch to see that possible short. But that's another thing. If you see the news come on out and you see it's a 3-star press release with a partnership and a low float, get ready for some possible ripping and running. SLE stealing the show. Partnership was the key word. 3-star rating. This led to a 75% spike. So good job over on SLE. Good job for everyone that was watching their Fox Runner scanner. Maybe got involved on that play, made a quick little profit. An agreement just came on out over on NXXT. Right now, traders, no need to force. No need to jump in on anything that's going to hurt us. Let's just make sure we're doing things right. All right, traders, looking around, seeing what we can do, seeing where, again, the hype and momentum is truly going to take us. No reason to hurt ourselves in any sort of way. SLE still the best play. I do feel like SLE can spike. I feel like SLE could easily get some, like, random squeeze. I do. I feel like SLE could get some random squeeze here. Right now, SLE, little bit of a fade at this time. And again, you know, a lot of these plays, you know, MOVE, still one of the top plays we're going to be watching. DRCT, again, you know, what it comes on down to at this point for me is let's see what we get when we open on up. Let's see if we get any sort of crazy spiking, ripping, and running. Let's see if we get any sort of crazy climbing. And we'll go from there. So, you know, at this moment, 2 for 2 on my day. I do have a lot of orders set, just a little heads on up I could show you guys. I still have my order set on MOVE. If MOVE ever spikes up near $25, I will get filled on MOVE. And I also have SLE. If SLE ever spikes up towards around $15. Do I think that's going to happen? Maybe. Maybe has a chance right at the start of the day. Maybe has a chance right at the start of the day to open on up, go on some sort of crazy squeeze and start going on some like some big rip and run. But I don't see too much just right now at this exact moment. SLE, big pullback. SLE, we can cancel our orders all the way up near around 15, 16 bucks. That's not going to be happening. Instead, look for a dip buy all the way back on down towards like 760s. If you can get, you know, an SLE dip buy at, you know, 771, buy. If you can get a dip buy at 760, right? 760, buy. If you can get a dip buy at 764, buy. If you can get a dip buy 755, you know, I'm just kind of 740 to 760. If we keep on going, like if this thing truly goes like straight down like this and we get a dip buy somewhere back on down towards that region, we should get some sort of bounce play. So if this thing just keeps on fading, I will look for a dip buy next to that blue line. And again, I'm not saying like I want a hard fade. I want a hard crash. You can see it's already getting a little dip right around that 820 mark. You know, it's Friday. It's Friday, guys. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to try to make money where I can, but I don't want to put myself in any sort of bad position. Reese, also, we had a reverse stock split over on SLE. Positive news is coincidence. I think not. Not going long on SLE with other people's money. So again, SLE, I would only look for a dip buy after it's giving back, what, like 60%. So remember, whenever, I don't care, like a lot of times, guys, I don't care what the news is. I really don't. I don't care what the news is. I don't care what stock it is. I actually don't even care at the end of the day what the float is. All I care about is that it's active. As long, again, the thing that I care about is when I look for low floats, they have a better chance of being active. When a stock has a low float and a press release, it has a better chance of being active. When a stock has a low float, a press release, and has bigger volume, it has a better chance of being active. But at the end of the day, I do not care what I touch, what I trade, what I get myself involved in. As long as it's going like this, there's money to be made. I just hate stocks that are going like this. There's nothing to do. So SLE, I don't care what the news is. If it comes back on down towards 740, 750, there's a dip buy there. All I'm doing is kind of looking around right now, seeing where the hype, seeing where the momentum is going to take us. Raymond, when Cobra lowers the amount to an open account, do you think it's going to get harder to get shorts? No, it's going to be the same thing. I mean, the thing is, there are already hundreds of thousands of people that short right now. It's not, by them adding 500, 600 more people, it's not going to change anything in the world. It's like basically saying if 500 more people bought into the S&P 500, would anything change? Most likely not. Sure, could there be a few examples of a stock that has a very low amount that if 500 people all try to short, the price could increase? Absolutely. But, I really wouldn't worry about it. I really wouldn't think about it. So yes, guys, I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know how many people have now signed up to the Cobra list to be able to get your shorts for with only a $5,000 account. They said they are only accepting the first 500. I know yesterday it was around 250 to coming up to 300. So if you guys have not added your name to the Cobra list, I cannot promise that you guys are going to be able to get on it because I don't know if they're at 500 yet. But I will say, if you have not, definitely go add your name to the list right now. So make sure that you guys are on top of that. There are a couple of IPOs today. Do you ever trade them? To be frank with you, not really, no. I don't really trade many IPOs just because it's a red or black move. Most IPOs go on very quick spikes and then dump on down because it's everyone who has shares from the company selling their shares and cashing out. So a lot of times IPOs usually have quick spikes from hype, and then again, a lot of the company cashes out their shares and the stock dumps all the way back on down. So if anything, I always like to short IPOs after a spike. So, IPOs are great, but I usually only care about the big ones. I'll care about SpaceX. I'll care about Databricks. I'll care about those type of IPOs coming on up. Sean, how would that affect us who already have an account over 25K right now? Nothing. You won't be affected any sort of way. So again, this is more just if you have an account that's $5,000 or so and you want to be able to short, you want to be able to do what I do every single day, you can add your name to that list so that you can get on it, and they're accepting the first 500 signups to be able to short, with $5,000 accounts. Joe Runner, what do you think will happen when exchanges go to 24 hours? I actually don't think much will change. And the reason why I don't think much will change is because news is still going to come out at the same time. News is still going to come out at 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, right? News will still come out at 4 o'clock, 4:15, 4:30, 4:45, 5 o'clock. There's just going to be, I bet you at 1 in the morning, there's not going to be really any movement, right? There's not going to be really any volume whatsoever. It's still going to be relatively the same. The only advantage is maybe there's some sort of global event that happens, in China or something at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then now you can be able to take advantage of it. But I think most days, most nights, even if the market stayed open 24 hours, no one's going to be trading at 12 o'clock unless you're an absolute degenerate. Hey, it's 2:30, time for me to randomly jump in on this play. Sure, jump in if all of a sudden we see China, United States or China, whatever. You know what I mean? Like some global event. Starlink, yeah, that's an awesome IPO as well. That would be massive. But again, a lot of people are kind of already taking advantage of the Starlink IPO. How do you guys take advantage of the Starlink IPO? What is one of the only companies, not the only, but what is one of the only companies, pop quiz, what ticker owns 5% of Starlink? SATS. SATS owns 5% of Starlink. So for anyone who does not know, when SpaceX announced that they were going to have an IPO, everyone started bum rushing into SATS. SATS owns 5% of Starlink, which is why this play has now gone from 74 to 75 to 100 to 125. This play has just been beasting at this moment since, again, the Starlink hype. And also, Starlink has a monopoly. There is no competition. Does anyone else have satellites in space that are giving people Wi-Fi? No. The thing is, Starlink has zero competition. And that's why it's an ATM machine. Basically, again, Elon Musk said, how can I make sure that I just make money forever? Well, let's send satellites up into space. Let's own the rocket companies that send the satellites up into space. And let's not send anyone else up to space. So imagine if you own the satellites, you own the rocket company, and of course you owned all the serving. Hey, no, someone comes up, hey, can we hire SpaceX to compete with Starlink? Nah, we're good. Right? That's why, again, people love, Starlink so much. DRCT. keep what we got here. Guys, we got 3 minutes here. Let's see if we get something good at the bell. Let's see if we get a stock getting halted at the bell. See if, again, a play can start going a little crazy. And as I said, traders, I will do my absolute best to be here on Monday. If I am not streaming on Monday for whatever reason, please just know it's because my power's down. Now, again, I do have a generator. It's getting installed now. I obviously, my power will be on, but I don't know if my internet will be on. So just a little heads on up. I know probably every single person has heard it. Snowmageddon coming right here. I do live in eastern Pennsylvania where we are supposed to get around 20 inches. I don't know if that's going to lead towards the power being down or not. Most likely, I will be streaming and we will be good to go. But please just understand, if I am not here on Monday, it's just because I just don't have power. That's all. But I will, again, post on Twitter or X and keep you guys updated in every single way. You know what I was thinking, guys? Maybe today I go on Facebook Marketplace and go buy like a $500 snowmobile. That could be fun. Let's see here. Can I just get some really random cheap snowmobile that will be a lot of fun? Any big snowmobile people in here that can help me on out? What is the best deal? Like, if this thing runs right here and I'm getting 20 inches of snow and this thing actually works and runs, I do not mind spending. Okay, there's no way this works. Okay. All I want is a snowmobile that I'm going to use one time. If this even ran, I would probably buy it. I want a one-time snowmobile that I can use and have some fun with for the next 3 days. Does this work? Yamaha Bravo. Runs great. Like, this might be my new baby. I might take this to the gym. I might take this to the golf range this weekend. Runs great, needs a new track. Runs mixed gas, oil injection was deleted, needs a track. How much is a track? What is the best deal here? Someone send me a link in eastern Pennsylvania of the best deal. A 1995 Wildcat. Okay, there's a giant hole in the side of it. I don't want to die. I just want something fun to do this weekend. What about this guy? I like this. Doesn't run. Okay, not working. Gimme free. Oh, it's not free. Someone find me something good this weekend. I got to get around 20 inches. Send me a link, someone. I don't want to spend $2,000. I'm not spending $2,000 on, again, a one-time storm. If it's $800 or less, I'll get it for some fun. $800 or less. Send me some links of a snowmobile in eastern Pennsylvania, someone who knows what they're doing. Right now, 9:29. Market's about to be open, and we are live. Guys, let's see what we get. Guys, MOVE, little bit of a pop. Guys, MOVE with a little bit of a pop. Remember, if MOVE spikes up towards around that $23, $24 area, I will definitely still, again, keep my eyes peeled over on MOVE for a possibility of a play. MOVE, we might get halted first, though. If this thing spikes on up, oh, actually, hold on, traders. Now it's going up to $23.74. If we get up towards, again, $24, $25, I'm going in on this play on the short side. I am not filled on anything right now, but let's turn all attention towards MOVE. I would like to see MOVE, the LU. The LU stands for limit up. I want to see that thing up near around like $25 or so, because I want to get filled on a big upper shadow and then dump on down. Let's go back to a 2-minute time frame, get a little bit of a closer idea. Actually, again, I like to see the entire day, so I'm going 3-minute time frame right here. MOVE. I would like to see this thing up near around 24, 25 for a possible short. 24, 25, give me the short. Okay? High of the day so far, 22.70. A lot of people are going to be shorting MOVE here, traders. We are near an old spiking high, right around 21.15. If we fall underneath 21.15, that's where we'll be good. Let's see here, traders. Hey, if I can make over $1,000 today, I will be more than happy. Right now, we are at $550 on the day on the 2 trades that we have made so far today. Right now, we are getting ourselves ready to go. Come on, let's get a nice little $2 pop. See if the stock can start getting a little momentum. See if the stock can start getting a little bit of hype, and we can go from there. Get up towards 23, 24. We can start making that profit. MOVE getting a little bit of this larger upper shadow. VWAP supports back on down towards $18. This is going to be the best play of today. MOVE did have a partnership last night with NVIDIA, the world's most valuable company. That's why the stock has spiked 215%. All eyes are on MOVE. Move. Trying to move its ass up towards around $25. That's what we want. That's what we want to gauge out of this thing. My entries on MOVE is going to be, again, $24 up towards $25.50. I want to be seeing MOVE $24.20, $24.80, $24.90, $25, $25.50. So anything 24 to 26 is my happy area. That $2 region, 24 to 26, I'm going to get $250 entries sporadically throughout there and hopefully have an overall cost basis around $25. Holt area, the LULD. LU stands for limit up is $23.98. We are only about 60, 70 cents away from $23.98. Getting a little bit of a drop back on down right here. We still got to get that big pop. We still have not gotten that big pop just yet. The LU is now $24.20. $24.20. And I would like to get 1,000 shares, as I said. 1,000 shares on this play as we keep on spiking. My first entry, I'll put, first entry, $23.90 area. Guys, first little, again, red candle starting to form. We never got up to $24 yet. Never got up to $24 yet. That's what's kind of hurting me slightly. I do like that upper shadow, though. I like that upper shadow. Can we get back above 22? I mean, $23. Going to be tough to be able to break above and stay above. Part of me kind of just wants to do a little short order right now at this area. Seems like it's getting a little bit weaker. Seems like we're fading on down here just slightly. Part of me wants to be able to short before this thing crashes all the way back on down towards 20 bucks. What do you guys think? Do you guys think, again, we are going to be able to get up towards 24? Or you think that this is it for now? Before, again, we maybe fall all the way back on down towards 20.90? Looks like we are starting to lose a little bit of steam here. We had a little bit of a spike. You guys can also, again, connect some dots on the upside. Connect some dots right here. Right? Connect those dots. You guys can see top resistance, top resistance, top resistance. Did get up towards around $23.50. We did not get up to $24. $23.90, $24 is where I was going to start looking for entries. RVYL, a little bit of spike on up. RVYL is going to have resistance at the 50-day moving average at 857. If it does spike a little bit more, RVYL is going to have resistance at around the price of 875 and the VWAP of 960. So RVYL, I do think is going to come crashing back on down no matter what. So there is, again, MOVE with a little bit of a drop. MOVE. There's that little pullback. Has room to fall all the way back on down towards the VWAP. VWAP area is 1820. Strong resistance at this point. We'll be back on up towards around 2150. Guys, I'm thinking about, again, trying to get after a little bit. I don't want to, again, force, as you guys know, but I would like to be able to make another little trade here. Maybe right on back up towards around, 2180, 250 shares. 2160, 250 shares. I'm trying to see if I can get filled on a decent entry here. Guys, if I can get filled on this play, 2190, 2220, I'll look to try to get filled a little bit. I do think we might get a little pop back up towards around $22. If we get a pop back up towards around 22, I'm going to give that one a chance. It seems like this is getting weak. It seems like, again, we spiked up to 23 bucks. If we can come on up towards $22 or so, I am going to look to add, 1,000 shares on this play. KUST trying to spike a little bit. Let's see if this thing can still move itself on up. SLE. Again, SLE, guys, that one, as we talked about, you know, if you guys got a little bit of a dip buy back on down towards that 740 mark, good job. So, again, if you guys got that little dip buy, it's starting to move itself on up, get a little bit more hype right there. MOVE, I'm still looking to see if we're going to get a little pop back on up towards around $22. If we do get that little pop up near $22, I'm just going to try to take a quick profit. Remember, guys, my goal on this trade is just to be able to make, like, you know, another $300. Like, I'm not trying to do anything crazy. If I can get filled up near around $22, and again, we go up to $22.20, $22.30, and I can get a decent cost basis as we come up towards around $22.50, I will take it. Guys, so MOVE, I'm getting my first little entry filled right here. And I'm just going to do small. I'm going to just try to make, you know, $200, $300 where I can. So I did just get 250 shares filled at the price of $21.60. I'm up $75, and right now we are up $550. Right? I would love to make 1,000, but I don't want to go too crazy. If I'm in the red, I'm just going to get out. Okay? So if I'm in the red and things aren't working, I'm just going to get out. If this play again can spike on up, I can get a little bit of a better overall cost basis, I will definitely take it. So again, my goal would be, let's see if we can come on up towards around $22.50, get the best overall cost basis, and then be able to dump back on down. That would be like the goal. But right now, I did just add another 250 shares. Going to watch to see if we're going to be able to keep making some money. Guys, we're still trying to squeeze a little bit more. Got to be careful here. Remember, this right here is resistance, right around $22.50, $22.60. That is resistance, $22.50, $22.60. If we start going above $22.50, $22.60, that's where the stock could squeeze on up towards around new highs. So I got to be careful. I do have 750 shares at the cost basis now of $21.90. Got to be careful on this play, as you guys know. Don't want to get squeezed. Always got to be willing to move on. So right now I have my 1,000 share order filled. We just came up to $22.50, 1,000 shares at $22.05. So I have my full order now. Full order is in. Full order is in as we just hit $22.60, $22.50. Cost basis is $22.05 at this point. Full order is in as we just came up towards the top. Currently in on 1,000 shares at the short side, $22.05. Currently down again $240. Just want to make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. You guys are kind of following along the right way. Here's a nice little drop. Let's see if we can fade on down, and let's see if we can get a nice red candle. If we can get a nice red candle and start falling back on down to like sub 2150 and we make another $400, $500, that'd be fantastic. So let's see if we can get that weakness. If we can get that fade, we shorted it as it ran on up towards some old spiking high areas. And we're now looking for that drop and that reversal. Guys, there's $250. Guys, there's again $300. Ooh, we're close. We're close to getting a little reversal there. So you can see right now I'm down $10, down $90. As long as when the bids are underneath $22, I feel good. When the bids are above $22, you know, that's where things can start getting crazy. Remember, this could squeeze. So we keep testing that $22.50 mark. I'm looking for the test and the big red candle. Right now I'm down $150. Traders, I'm going to get out right here. I'm going to get out and accept my loss. I'm going to get out and accept my loss. It looks like it's getting ready to squeeze. So guys, I got out, took again my loss, still staying green on the day. I don't like how this is still looking good. I don't like how it's hitting and still moving on up. I am moving on and accepting my loss of $186 there. So I am going to accept that because I don't feel like I am correct. I feel like this thing is still looking good. I am not going to fight the trend. I gave the trend a chance, but you know what? I moved on. I got in at $21.60, $21.80, $22.30, $22.05. That gave me a cost basis of $22.05. The stock started moving on up to $22.50, and I didn't feel comfortable. Once it started breaking 22.50, I didn't feel comfortable. So you know what? I got out. And now look at the play. Now it's starting to squeeze. Now it's starting to spike. Now it's running up towards new highs. Now we're starting to pop on up. This is, again, part of trading, which is the hardest part. The hardest part of trading sometimes is people being willing to get out of plays because they think it's a loss. Guys, being able to get out of a play is not a loss. It's about managing your money. I didn't want to hold this play if it's running up to $23 and me being down $1,000. I want to be getting out of a play if I'm incorrect and losing the minimum. Guys, I was up $500 today. Guess what? I'm still in the green. I don't want to go down and keep on holding and holding and holding before I say, you know what? Yeah, I'm losing too much money. Let me move on. I have a game plan. If my game plan is not 100% correct, I just try to move on from it. So let's see what we have at this time. Staying, waiting, watching. Obviously, every single person, we are, again, good to go here. We'll see how much higher this market or this play can be able to go on up. But at this time here, ladies and gentlemen, I got to give a big old shout out once again to, Jose! Jose Mercado with a $20 donation. Saying yay. NAMM squeezing, my friend. You think $15 short on the cover? Let's see here. Again, NAMM. If that play again starts squeezing $15, I don't think we're going to get up to $15. I would say you might be able to see 7 or 8, but I appreciate right now the $20 donation over on, again, our boy Jose. Jose, I always got to throw a little song on for you. I appreciate you right now. Hook it on up. Let's get it.
Ya está cerrada con 3 candados y remachada la puerta negra. Queen, 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 porque tus padres están celosos y tienen miedo que yo te quiera. Cuan, 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 cuan. Han de pensar que...
Thank you, Jose, for the $20 donation. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, as always. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful job. Right now here, team. MOVE. MOVE, still testing these tops, guys. Look at, you can kind of follow MOVE in this uptrend still. Dick, you're getting bald from your crown. Am I thinning a bit? Am I thinning up there a bit? Maybe a little. I'll hit Turkey this weekend. Isn't that where everyone's going nowadays? Get a little hair transplant? You know what? Slowly getting a little older. You know, I think I'll make a little trip to Istanbul. Get myself a little hair transplant. Get the crown all filled in. Make sure we're all set, ready to go. But you know what? If I ever go to Istanbul to get a hair transplant, you know what? Like usually what they do is they take out, you know, some stronger hair strands and put it on top. I'm going to ask for a donor. Like, I want someone with bright yellow, blonde, straight hair. So basically, it'll be like my dark curly hair, and then just coming out of the crown will be a bleached, long, straight ponytail. That's what I want. So it's going to be perfect, you know, normal, curly, lush hair. And then just like where I go to Istanbul, like right here, is just going to be a nice, long, blonde ponytail coming out of it that I put up every day. Here we go. MOVE, a little bit of a drop on down. So far, barely in the green, but we're staying alive. Reese, what happened to the 24.90 entries for shorts? Did you refine that entry base? So again, I don't have any entries right now over on MOVE. I try to get filled, as you know. Again, I took a small loss. Right now, we did not get up towards around that 24, area for shorts. Right now it's more, again, playing this trend line at this moment. It's more about playing this trend line. The best entry you can get is that trend line. So MOVE, the best entry you can get is that trend line. Now, guys, I'm being honest with you. Fridays, historically, statistically speaking, is my worst trading day. I lose the most on Fridays. I usually, again, end up in the red on Fridays because there's a lack of news, there's a lack of volume, there's a lack of press releases, which leads to a lack of predictability. Fridays are a day that I try to ease off the gas pedal a little bit. Fridays are a day I do not go psycho mode. Fridays are a day I try to make a little bit of money here and there, and once I'm up, you know what? I'm good to trade. Now, again, I was up about $500. At this moment, I'm up about $15. So do I want to trade again? Yes, I do. But I only want to trade at a great opportunity. Like, I only want to trade maybe if MOVE comes back up to $24. I only want to trade if maybe KUST gets halted up near around like $6. If I walk away even and I'm staying up, up $10,500 on the year so far of 2026, I'm pretty happy with that. Right? So again, KUST, definitely a stock that we'll watch right now to see if that can squeeze. And again, MOVE, definitely a stock that we can continue to watch right now as well. But, I went after a play today, had some good discipline, got out of the play as I didn't like what I was seeing, didn't want to get caught up in a squeeze, and stock's trying to get a little bit of momentum, trying to get a little bit of hype. But, to be frank with you, I try my best not to be able to trade that much on a Friday. I try to, again, kind of ease out of it. Don't want to put myself in any sort of big play. Try to do things the best I possibly can. Guys, move. There's the dump over on MOVE. So MOVE, there is a nice dump. There is a nice crash. There is a nice fade at this moment. So MOVE, that one's starting to kind of fall on off. That one's starting to get a little weaker. DRCT, no. Oh, look at this, guys. THH, little bit of spike. Looks like a little dead cat bounce type of play. THH going from $54 down to $1. Look at THH right now. So you got some plays that maybe you want to be aware of, on stocks that are currently halted at this moment. So we do have right now MOVE halted on the downside. KUST trying to spike on up. And THH with a little bit of buying volume at this moment. So let's see, THH right now. I want to just, maybe I get, a final trade over here over on this one. THH. I want to see what this play is going to do. How much are shares? 6,000 shares on this play. Locate lowest, cancel. It would cost me $3. $3 to short THH. This play obviously could just be a little bit crazy and random. How high can this one go up to? I mean, THH went from $54 all the way down towards $39. THH, this thing is more like a dead cat bounce type of play, if anything. I would say if this one ever gets up towards around that like 130-ish area, and that could be like a quick little entry, get filled and go from there. 134, 137, 139, I'm just kind of looking for where can the stock kind of spike up towards really quickly, maybe get filled, see this one spike, see this one climb, and then reverse right back on down. I'm going to fill the 130s, the 140s up. If THH spikes up 20 cents here, and goes up towards around 130s, 140s. I just want to see if this one's going to be able to open on up. We get filled and then again dump back on down. Let's see what THH does. I might get filled on shorts. If we spike up towards the 130s, 140s right away, I'm going to see if I can get filled, dump on down to $1, make some quick money. 3, 2, 1. Guys, 108. We'd be getting halted at 124 though, it says. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get filled. Hopefully that gets pushed back slightly. I can get filled and then a dump happens. Still getting that little dip buy and bounce play, you know? Let's just see if I can get filled over on a THH short real quick. Spike up to 130s, 140s, dump back on down will be the goal. Stock right now is up 52%. Looks like it's a dead cat bounce play. What's a dead cat bounce play? Basically a stock that's been falling so hard, people are buying it just because it's a value play at this point. That's all it is. Basically, people are saying, wow, this stock has fallen from $50 all the way down to 70 cents. You know what? I might as well buy it just because it's so damn cheap. That's what a dead cat bounce play is. It is starting to fade and fall right back on down. Sub $1 at this point. And again, this is like typical Friday movement. This really is. You know, we have a little bit of spike in here and there. We have MOVE currently halted on the downside. And you essentially have one play left over here, and that's KUST. KUST, you got to have one play left to see if that one's going to be able to hold on up. But traders, I think for myself, I'm canceling all my orders. I'm going to walk away breaking even today. Breaking even. I'm okay with that. Breaking even. Just saying to myself, you know what? Don't put myself in a bad position. What is AUST doing though, real quick? AUST, old spiking high up near around 295. This is another, looks like random little spiker. $2 or 190 up towards around 270. Let's see if this one can maybe get a little hyper momentum. AUST. This one, again, still trying to get a little bit of momentum. If I wanted to get 3,000 shares over on this play, that's going to cost me at 3,000 shares. Okay. It cost, $0. Okay, perfect. So let's see how much higher this one can go up to. Yeah, $0. Okay. I think if this one breaks $3, we look for, again, quick little shorts over on AUST. It's free, so why not? And guys, AUST came on up towards old spiking highs, 285, 282, and started dumping. So I would say if, again, this one could ever get above $3, you could look for a quick little short. But again, another just little spike and another little dump. 311, 319, 322, 329. Just in case we ever get a little pop and squeeze over on AUST in the next 5 minutes. Give it a little bit of time, see what we can do. Again, I would love to be able to push myself back up $500 or so, but I just want to do things right. That's getting a little bit weaker here. What do you think about MOVE? Done on the day? I mean, it all depends on what you mean by done on the day. Do I think MOVE is going to squeeze and spike up towards new highs? No, I don't. I think MOVE is going to fall on down to $17.50, consolidate, and slowly work its way back up to $20. It's going to hit $20 and fall back down to $19. It's going to hit $19 and maybe go back up towards $20.50. Then it's going to slow. It's most likely going to just consolidate. Very slow and steady now, somewhere near these bottoms, from 18 to 20. So that's probably where it's going to be at this point. Just kind of consolidating back and forth for a little bit. Kind of more going from there. All right here, traders. All right. Okay. Oh. Can this thing stay up? Deck, is Cobra Trading web-based or desktop app? Either way, I can get on the platform to test it out. It is, again, a desktop app, so it's something you download. So it's all, again, downloadable. Guys, look at AUST. This is why I wanted to short AUST. Look at AUST all the way back down at 212. So AUST, unfortunately, did not get filled. It did not pop above that $3 mark. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to take a $14 profit on the day. I'm going to take my $14, but obviously, again, I paid like $5, $6 here and there for some shorts. So really, I broke even on the day. But you know what? Breaking even on the day ain't too shabby. It ain't too bad in any sort of way. So far this week, if we recap again, what I've been able to make, we did make $1,285 yesterday. That was a great profit. We did make $972 over on Wednesday. That was an absolutely great profit. We did make $2,182 over on Tuesday. That was a great profit. And then, of course, the stock market was closed on Monday. So, guys, I'm going to take my gains. I'm going to take my profits. I'm going to take this week. And I'm going to, again, enjoy the weekend. Traders, no forcing for me on this Friday. I don't want to overdo it just because I'm on stream. I don't want to, again, be putting myself in bad habits. I don't want to be putting myself in bad place. I want to make sure I'm doing things right. I want to put myself in the best positions possible. I want to make sure I'm coming out on top. And I want to make sure when I trade, I do this the right way. Traders of all ages, colors, genders, whatever you are nowadays, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has joined us on this absolutely fantastic week. Thank you so much who is so fired up to be here. Thank you for your enthusiasm. Thank you. It's contagious. The reason why I get so excited because I see that you guys are so excited every single day. It's the best job in the world. Making money, pulling the trigger, getting after it, getting that heart racing, getting the blood pumping, being your own boss, being the CEO, not being able to commute to work, sitting here, walking a couple feet from your bedroom to the computer screen, making more money than what more people make in 8 hours of work, over a $10,000 in 2026 in 2 weeks of work, doing it live in real time. One of the only people. I'm here trading real money in front of you all. Ladies and gentlemen, happy Friday. I love you. Be safe during the storm. And again, make sure you guys prep up a little bit. We don't know if it's going to be bad. If it is bad, hey, be prepared. If it's easy, then again, no harm, no foul. I love you guys. I will see you back here Monday morning. I salute you all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining us on this absolutely beautiful Friday. Help me wrap it on up, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Ah! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Well, somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I had invited you very last year. It's not confidential. I got potential. Rushing around.
Because of you, I never stray too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt. Because of you.
Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over. Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger than ever. Hour after hour, work is never over.
Because of you.
Work it harder, make it better.
Because of you.
Do it faster, makes us stronger.
Because of you.
Work it harder, make it better.
Because of you.
Her sister was a witch!
She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for the fun. I'm up all night to get moving. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for the fun. We're up all night to get lucky.
Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till the daylight. 30 for 35. give me a man after midnight. Want somebody help me chase the shadows away. Give me a man after midnight. Take me through the darkness to the break of the day.
And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on, okay. And we'll all float on anyway.
You only say you love me when you're high. It's like we go through the same shit every night. Oh, I. You always swear that it's gonna change, but it never does.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything is shining, always gonna go on. I'll be fine once I get